Hello, it's been a bit, but I have finished yet another sketchbook. This one is number 19. I've been very busy with graduation and stuff, so it's taken me a bit to finish this one, and then I've also started a new one. Here's the front cover. I painted it. It's just a little like angel guy, and then the back is just some random stickers. I have been working on number 20, which is right here. So this one will probably be a bit faster because I'm going to graduate and then I'll have more free time to do everything. But this one will be for in a few months. So let's get started on this sketchbook this time. Started this one in December and then ended it in April, I think. Trigger warnings. I don't actually know that any of these are in here, but I always just put like a general trigger warning for things. Oh, and I haven't written off my goals. Let's just do that right now. More anatomy. I don't think I did a whole lot of anatomy studies. I think I did some at the end, so I'll mark it off, but it wasn't a whole lot. Finished stuff, I did do paintings, so that, and then colors. I always use a lot of colors, so that's kind of a given. On this page, this is kind of just a collage because this is a new type of sketchbook that I haven't used. So this front page had a lot of like writing and stuff on it. So there's a pomegranate and some stickers and random things. And then first page, this is also a collage page. I didn't originally have anything on here, but then I got the Given 10th Mix like art book thing. I still need to get the manga, but I don't think it has an English release yet. So I did a collage of all of this. So that's fun, number 19. And then the first real page is just of Aries. I did this with watercolors that I had gotten for Christmas. So I was kind of testing it out in this paper. This page, I'm not gonna have as much to say because I feel like I kind of just like drew randomly. Like I kind of just drew whatever came to mind instead of like having as much purpose around it or like drawing as many of my OCs. So like these are just some marker, like I have them right here. They're like these little pen marker things, ink. I don't know. They were given to me by one of my art teachers, so I didn't buy them myself, but they're fun. And then this is my friend's OC, and then we have some random little, I don't know, doodles down here. This page, not as much going on because I was trying out some, I think this was acrylic gouache, which I've started using it more in my other sketchbook, and I really like it. And I need to figure out how to get like larger tube sizes because this is like tiny tubes. So I was figuring out, and I didn't like the painting that was here, so that's why it has stickers on it that I layered. Like these are all different stickers. This is another random page. I think I drew this on Christmas or something. The date that's on here that says it started, I kind of overlapped this sketchbook with the previous one. So I kind of had some drawings in here beforehand. So these are just little watercolor doodles and then some clowns that I probably cut out of homework. And then Milo, my character, and some more random doodles. I do a lot of these doodles at like dinners and stuff whenever I go out. This was thumbnails for my AP art class. I did finish my art portfolio for that, so let's hope I get a 5. I don't know. We'll see. This is a little doodle of me because I had red hair at the time. My hair has gone long, so I've cut it off, so like there's not as much red anymore, but I did have like little red bits. This is my friend's OC, so that's not my art. And then just some random collage-y things around it. This is a whole just like colored page of one of my characters. This is Mikey, and then we have some 2 little clowns, and then a Vash, of course, because I love Trigun. I still need to finish the new Stargaze episodes. I've kind of been procrastinating because I don't want it to end. And if I watch it, that means it ends, but I'll eventually get around to it. And this is one of my favorite spreads in general. I just wanted to do like some little fantasy things. And I don't know, I just really like how it turned out. I especially like this one. Like, I don't know, I just had an idea. And I'm trying to get into more like whimsical art just because that's kind of what like is the most fun for me to draw. There's a little like jester thing here. And then for my ceramics class, we had to make a teapot. And so I made a fish. It didn't turn out exactly like the drawing, which is fine, but whatever. I had a vision, but it's still fun to do. And then this is more of the acrylic gouache. And acrylic gouache is basically just acrylic paint mixed with gouache, and it has the same like matte finish that gouache does, but it is not water soluble. And so I like that because I tend to use more acrylics in my paint, but acrylics kind of have that like plasticky texture, whereas gouache is like, I don't know, it's more grainy. So it's a good mix between both of them. And so this is just the Mouse Miser. I feel like everyone has drawn something inspired by that that one image. And then I watched The Fall, that movie, and it's very inspiring. It's very like, I don't know, it's good. And then some random face doodles. I think I painted, or no, I think I drew the faces first in pencil and then put the paint on top. And then some extra flowers and stuff. And then kind of just a random page, just doodles. And then my character, I'm blanking on his name. What did I name him? Oh well. It will pop up to me earlier or later. Did I name him Eric? No, it's not Eric. Elliot. There we go. Sorry. Ugh. It's early in the morning, so I'm like all over the place. But Mr. Pringle loves you. My friend drew this, or wrote it for me to put in here. Oh, some Bee and Puppy Cat fan art, because I think I rewatched it with my sister, because I had watched it on my own, and then I was like, I need someone to talk to about this, so I made my sister watch it. And so, some Puppy Cat, and little doodles here. And then just some random doodles on this page. Not much happening. And then this was for a video where I think I was explaining some character lore and stuff, so like, I just drew small little things for it. And then another Liar and Fallon down here. My friend said that it looked like tarot cards. This is just the back of like some little compliment cards that my school gives out. Oh, I do like this spread a lot. So I made I'm gonna butcher the name because no one knows how to pronounce it. I can't pronounce names. The Gatra Kagura, whatever. That anime and manga. And I really like it. And I have like, I think, I'm looking right now. I think I have 1 through 6 somewhere on my bookshelf over there. But it's really good. So I made my own like OC character. And I just drew them a bunch because like I do enjoy drawing like myself as things. And then more pen doodles. My friends really like it when I do pen doodles, so I need to do that more just because it's also fun. So there's Pure Vanilla and Shadow Milk. I like how creepy Shadow Milk turned out because he is creepy. He's a little gremlin. And then I totally was not reading like Harry Potter fan fiction for like a solid 3 months because I don't know why. It has some sort of nostalgia in me. I never read the books, and I know J.K. Rowling's like a horrible person and I won't read the books, but like I did grow up watching the movies as a kid. And so, and also I love mean tsundere blondes, like, and then they get worn down. Like, it's just, it's a trope. Blonde characters for me, they do something. But, so there's some Draco. I feel so cringe, but it's fine. It's funny. And then this was, what's his, mold dough cookie, I think. My friend was thirsting after him. I just like drawing. Every once in a while when I'm bored, I'll just draw like the Cookie Run Kingdom characters in my style. It's very fun because like you don't have to think about design or anything, but they just have it there for you. And then for my birthday, I think I got some Peach Riot figures. I got the rocker girl of this, and then a sunflower of this. They're very cute. I love them so much. I look at them a lot too. I'm like, they're so adorable, I can't. Some more watercolor art. This is Leanne in kind of like a jestery like outfit. And then these flowers are actually painted with, I think, blackberry juice. because I had some fruit like this was a while ago, and it left a bunch of juice behind because I brought it to school, so it had like, I don't know, crusted. And then I just painted with these. I don't think that's mold. I think it's just gross. And if it is, oh well, it's fine. And then some random drawings of my characters. This page, I also really like this spread. This is just kind of like a moon character. I don't really know how to describe them. And then a Milo, and then Milo and Cameron as like fantasy things. I have this posted on my Instagram, so you can go look at the process there. Some Vash and Cameron. I really like how this looks. And also, if you didn't know, watercolor seals pencil lead. So if you ever have a sketch that you really like and you don't want to mess it up by like putting Mod Podge on it or something, you can watercolor on top. And I like it doing that a lot because it's almost like lowering the opacity and like putting a wash on top. So that's what I kind of do. This is another Cookie Run character. I'm blanking on the name though. I forget. Is it like sourdough? I don't remember. This is more of the berry juice. That's all of this purple. Fallon and Liar. My D&D character is Stella. And then a Vash. And then some collaging and stuff in the background. This is one of my other D&D characters from past years. He's a Cyberpunk Edgerunners, or not Edgerunners, Cyberpunk Red, sorry. The TV show is also good. His name is, now I'm blanking on his name. Oh, Reggie. I'm really bad with names, so I do not remember them easily. But he's fun to draw, and his whole story is that, like, he was raised in a cult and then was taken by a biker gang that invaded, like, kind of ran through the cult and then taken to Night City. My dog is barking at cars. That's great. But this was like, what if he had stayed in the cult and became like a priest? So this is what he looks normally. And he became a door-to-door salesman in Night City, and his briefcase that holds all his stuff just turns into a gun. I had asked my DM if I could specifically have a briefcase that turned into a gun, and he was like, I guess, sure. So, yeah, but this was like, what alternate universe? What if he stayed in the cult and became like a sad priest? So that's kind of fun. Oh, and then these are all D&D sketches. I'm not going to explain anything because if I try to, I will be here for hours. So you just get to look and laugh. And that is BoJack Horseman. And yeah, so enjoy that. I also really like this spread, more fantasy stuff. Like I really like this pose of this little fairy. I love drawing fairies. Like it's just so fun for me. And then it's just decreasingly becomes lower quality. And then just a night lady and a dragon. And then on this page we have more Elliot. I think this was also for a video or something. I think it was for like an ASMR video. And then The Adventures of Borantino. I watched that movie. The translations were horrible because it's a Russian movie of basically Pinocchio. The aesthetics are great. Translations are bad for English. Like, I didn't really read the subtitles. I just kind of watched and was like, whoa, what's happening? But I did draw the characters a lot just because the aesthetic is like, yes, I love it so much. I love little clowns. I love little creepy things. Another Elliot. This is more D&D things because I draw while we're doing our D&D session and then show my friends and then they laugh and it's funny. And then more that. So I do really like this page. It's cool. Another Vash, of course, because we can't not have him in my sketchbooks. And then these two drawings my sister did because she's silly like that. And then just a little clown, an orange, and a Cameron. More kind of just random collaging of pages and stuff. I have this pretty girl up here. I think she's colored with markers, I think. Did it bleed through? I don't know what she's colored with. Maybe it's just really light markers so it didn't bleed through the pages. And then random things. And then I think this was for another like painting thing for or ideas for my AP art portfolio. I don't think I did either of these in the end, but it's fine. And then another Cookie Run Kingdom character. Pink page. Oh, you can see this drawing on my Instagram. It's of Witch Hat Atelier. I will tell you, in my current sketchbook, there's so much Witch Hat Atelier art. Like it's an obsession. It's really, it's bad. And then this is another Elliot, but it doesn't really look like him, but it's fine. And then I think this was just, I drew, like, it's one of those clear, I have them right here. They're clear sticky notes. And then this was a marker drawing because I need to use my markers more. And this is of Leanne. Witch Hat Atelier, Keyfree, and then some random like cats and stuff and more D&D things. I do love this. I love this so much. Yeah, I'm not explaining what any of this means, so, but it's so funny. It's just know it's so funny to me. It's great. Oh, and then my friend drew this. More watercolors of just like, I was like, what if 4 arms? That would be cool, right? So 4-arm person. And then more D&D drawings. I'm a misogynist. Yeah, so that's great. Oh, this is NU Carnival art. So, I saw the animatic thing that they have, or not animatic, like animation that they have like years ago, and I was like, this looks like a cool game. It is fun, but it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, this is my favorite character. Do I remember his name? No. He's the blue-haired guy. I don't really care for these drawings. The sketches were better because just a lot of elements and stuff to take care of. But yeah, it's a funny game. That's all I'll say. I really like this drawing of like fish and eye. I feel like a lot of people do concepts that are this though. So like, I'm not claiming to be original, but this is like a cool concept. And then my female vampire lady. I think I figured out, oh yeah, Nick and Mel. And Nick is short for, I think I named her like Nicole, and then Mel is for like Melanie or something like that. I just go by their I do their nicknames, so they're fun to draw. And then another liar. Oh, you're so pretty. I love drawing him. Vash and knives. Millions of them. Me and my sister have this like inside joke that whenever we're like putting away the dishes and I'm putting away the knives, I go, knives, millions of them. And she just like repeats it back at me, or we'll like go off like, or she'll do knives and I go, millions of them. It's just, I don't know, it's just a funny inside joke. We need to watch the 2nd season though together. I've already seen, like I said, like I've seen most of it. I haven't watched the ending though. And then I think one of my friends was like, oh, draw, like I was asking for drawing prompts, and they were like, draw yourself in one of your OC's clothes. So I did that. My cat is meowing at the door. Okay, I'm almost done though. I'll check on it. Is she like get herself stuck somewhere? Okay, I'm gonna go check on that. Okay, I'm back. I had to help her with that. She's now in here, so if she hops up on the desk, that's not my problem. And you'll get a sneak peek at my cat. I guess she just wanted attention or something, so she's currently smelling my boots. Hi, Ivy. What you doing, kitty? Ivy. Okay, she's rubbing on my shoes. This is my other vampire character, Cole. And then we have yet more D&D sketches. So fun. The fenced chicken. Yeah. And then more Witch Hat Atelier. I drew my own little like persona and stuff right here. And then I had a dream with characters in it. So we'll see if these two become characters. They were just in my dreams. Sounds kind of weird, but sometimes my character ideas come from like plots and stuff in my dreams. So I don't know. And then my friend was helping me like come up with a name for her. So she wrote this. I think I'm going to name her Pandora, just because that's like kind of a pretty name. This was sketching for another art piece on my Instagram for the book Hazelthorn. Love that book. Go read it. It's great. And then I went to a con with one of my friends and this was one of the cards that I got for that from the artist. And then more D&D sketches. Woo! So you can kind of look at all of them. I also often draw on gum wrappers because I get those like 35 packs of 5 gum, and then when we're doing D&D I hand them out and then we're all smacking on gum, and then I collect the gum wrappers and I draw them, and then you can hear my cat and then I give them back to my friends, and so it's just silly fun times we have. And then you can tell I'm giving up. I'm tired of the sketchbook. Tired of this, Grandpa. You keep on digging. And so this is just, yeah. I think this was extra paint from something. Oh, she's gonna hop up here. Okay, now she's here. Hi, Ivy. And she's messing with the blinds. Okay, I'll quickly go through the end of this. This was, just some drawings with, one of my friends gave me some, watercolor pencils, or color pencils that you can do like watercolor with. So that was that. And then this is just, I don't know. I got one of those like sticker things that you can do at the convention that I went to. So this was just the paper for that. And last page, just some fairies right here. And then Milo and Cameron, she's gonna sit on my sketchbook. That's great. You're so silly. Okay. Just a Milo and Cameron at the end to be silly. Can you stop doing that? Can you stop? Okay, I know you like rubbing your face on the blinds. Okay, we're just gonna have to do this. And her tail's in my face. Okay. The ending page is just scribbles. Cause why not? Her tail's in my face. And then just the ending, there's just, there's just stickers and stuff. It's just, yeah. I think I have to go now because she's not letting me do this. That's all. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll have another sketchbook tour coming eventually with the other one. And then also follow my Instagram because this summer I'm going to be opening up my commissions. So if you would like some digital art from me, make sure you go check that out. And thank you. Bye.